Last week, the battlefield changed. Not because of a massive airstrike, not because of a new missile, but because suddenly Russian units could no longer hear each other. Between Wednesday and Sunday, Ukrainian forces launched rapid counterattacks, and by the end of the week, 201 square kilometers of territory had been recaptured, an area almost equal to all Russian gains made in the entire month of December. Military analysts say the turning point came from space. On February 5th, observers across the front line began reporting something unusual. Russian Starlink terminals were malfunctioning. Connections dropped, drone feeds froze, command posts lost contact with advancing units. Soon after, measures were announced to stop Kremlin forces from using the technology. Within hours, Russian military bloggers described the same problem. Units couldn't coordinate attacks, artillery fired late or not at all, and drones struggled to find targets. For a modern army, losing communication is like losing sight. Ukraine didn't wait. As Russian coordination faltered, Ukrainian brigades pushed forward east of Zaporizhzhia, an area where Russia had advanced since the summer of 2025. Precision artillery struck isolated positions, infantry maneuvered around disconnected defenses, and drones began hitting targets with accuracy. For days, Russian lines reacted slowly, sometimes blindly. The result, kilometer after kilometer, changed hands. Data shows Russia advanced only once during the entire week, on February 9th. Every other day, Ukraine moved forward. According to Kyiv, Russian forces relied heavily on the ARI satellite system, not just for communication, but to guide drones around electronic jamming systems. Without it, many operators lost precision targeting ability. On a modern battlefield built on timing and data, seconds matter. And when signals disappeared, coordination disappeared with them. Despite the setback, Russia still controls about 19.5% of Ukrainian territory. Around 7%, including Crimea and parts of Donbass, had already been under Russian control before the invasion began in February 2022. But this week marked something different. It was the largest amount of land Ukraine has retaken in such a short period since the counteroffensive of June 2023. Not a sweeping breakthrough, not a collapse, but a reminder that sometimes the decisive weapon isn't a tank or a missile. It is connection. For several days, the front line didn't explode. It disconnected. And in that silence, Ukraine advanced. The battle continues, but one thing became clear. In this war, whoever controls the signal may control the battlefield.